What's up, everybody? Welcome to another video from airsoftchecker.com or airsoftpicker.net, whatever you want to call it. Today we're going to be talking about yet again another MOSFET. This one's going to be more of an inline MOSFET. It's going to be from T238. This one's their inline system where it's going to have a fuse, and it looks like it has polar star wires to the trigger contacts. I'm going to open the gearbox and we'll take a look inside. But basically, just what we're going to talk about is, what comes in the package, the installation steps that I took, and also just some general wiring setup, just to help anybody who needs any assistance installing this unit. So what comes in the package, it's going to come in a little white box. I unfortunately threw the little white box away. And basically, it's going to come with the board, the signal wires, because they're already going to come with the plug for the board. It's going to come with the fuse, and pretty much that's all it's going to come with. So the first step I did was, of course, got the gearbox and make sure that I have enough room to lay some wires out. So this is a GMP gearbox. I'm using the stock GMP trigger switch. So right here I soldered one of the signal wires onto a trigger contact post right there, and let me see if I can get in here. So there's a post. So there's a post right here, and there's a post on the inside right here that you're going to want to solder the signal wires onto. Then you're going to want to run those normal along the back of the gearbox, and they're going to get plugged into the board itself. Now the board itself is going to have these big circling solder joints that are going to be hollow, so you're going to have to fill them with solder and then put the wire in there. So essentially there is a diagram online to follow. It's a little complicated to see, but generally V negative, that's going to be negative voltage, so you're going to want to put a negative battery wire there. This side is going to be shown on the manual you're going to want to put the positive lead. Same thing on the opposite side. If you take the fuse off, there's going to be a marking on there to put the negative wire on the bottom right corner, and then underneath the fuse there's going to be a solder joint to add a positive wire. Now essentially the way this MOSFET works is just like all other MOSFETs, where the motor connections are basically going straight to the battery, and when the trigger contacts are closing the circuit, it's going to send a small signal to the unit to release some voltage from the battery to the motor. This unit doesn't have any programming capabilities, but it does have active braking. We covered a similar trigger board MOSFET, and it's going to basically be the same thing, but this is going to be an inline unit, so you don't need to change your trigger contacts or install their trigger contacts. You can use your stock trigger contacts, so you can pretty much ensure that it's going to work with the cutoff lever and the trigger and the trigger spring and stuff like that. But basically that's just a little guide on how to install this T238 MOSFET in a version 2 gearbox, GMP. This one, we're using this in a GMP gearbox, but you can pretty much use in any other V2 gearbox. I'm going to put a link down below on where to purchase this unit, and I hope this helps anybody with an installation. I'll see you guys in the next one.